Hey guys, welcome to episode 60 of Learn That Solo. Today we're going to be looking at Set the World on Fire by Black Veil Brides. Let's take a look. Alright guys, for this particular Black Veil Bride song, they're in drop C sharp tuning, which is C sharp, G sharp, C sharp, F sharp, A sharp, and D sharp, or you can think of it as drop D flat as well. So get yourself in tune and we'll get started. Alright guys, let's have a look at the intro to the solo and then we'll look at the main thing. I want to start with a slide into 10 of the second string, and then I'm going to go 12, 13, and then slide from 13 back to 10 and then hit it again. So it's going to slide into 10, 12, 13, and then I just hit the 10 again with my ring finger, and then we go to 6 of the second string and we'll go 6, 8, 10, and after I hit 10 I'm sliding back to 6 like we did before and then just hitting that 6 again. So the whole thing thus far. Okay, the third little group we do here goes 3, 5, 6, still on the second string. Then I slide from 6 to 3 and then hit 3 again. And then the last bit goes. So what I do is I hit 5 twice and then slide to 10 after the second hit. So I go. And then I go to 9th fret. And then slide back to 5 and then hit the 5 again. So I go 5 twice, slide to 10, 9, and then I slide back to 5 and hit that. So we'll try the whole thing now. Alright, let's have a look at the next little chunk now. I'm starting from 7 of the 4th string and I'm doing a hammer on 7, 9, 10. And then I go to 7 of the 3rd string, and then back up to 10 of the 4. So it goes, and then I want to go back to 7 at the end of that. Now it's back to 7 of the 3rd string, and then I go. So what I've got here is 2 pull-offs. So I go 9 to 7 is a pull-off, hammer back to 9 and then pull off to 7. And then I hammer to 10 and then do a pull-off to 7. So I go. So the whole thing thus far. At the end of that, I want to hammer to 9 of the 3rd string. So one more time. Okay, after that, I sort of pull off to the pointer from the ring finger and then slide from 7 to 9. So I go. And that works into the next phrase. So let's have a look at the next phrase now and then we'll try and join the two together. So we're going to go, what I'm doing there is I'm going 9, 10, 12 on the 3rd string as a hammer on. Well, I play 9 and then hammer to 10 and then hammer to 12, so all in one pick. Then I jump to 10 of the 2nd string and then go to 12 of the 3rd. And then back down to 10 of the 2nd. After that, I want to hammer to 12, do a pull off to 10 and then hammer back to 12. So to go one more time a little slower. And then at the end of that I want to hammer to 13, pull off to 12 and then do a pull off to 10. So to go. So all together of this new chunk. Let's try the whole thing from the top now. After that I do a quick pickup change and then we get a little bit more shreddy. So I go. Let's slow that down. I want to go, picking every note now that we're getting our shred on. I want to go 9, 10, 12 on the 3rd string again, but picking all the notes this time. And then I go to the second string and I want to go 10, 12, 13, and then reverse that. And then forwards again. So it's going to go 10, 12, 13, 12, 10, 12, 13. So there should be 7 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so I go. And then after that I want to drop to the bottom string and do 10, 12, 13 twice. But on the second one I want to get up to 15, so I go. So all together thus far. Not quite right, sorry. That's better. So 2 of that quick shred and then to 15. And then from 15 I'm sort of just working my way up the scale. Working my way up the guitar, so I'm working down the scale from 15 of the first string. So I go 15, 13, 12 on the first, 15, 13, 12 on the second, and then I want to reverse that and get all the way back to 15 of the first string. So as soon as I've hit 12 of the second string, I'm going 12, 13, 15, and also 12, 13, 15 on the first. So I go. So from the 15 before, from the first string, we're going. So from the bit before. Alright, let's try the whole thing from the start of the section a little slower. Alright guys, keeping in mind that we've just come out of this little shred run, we've got to work from that last pinky note into the next arpeggio. So we're going to pull off to 12 on the first string. So to go from that 12, I want to do a hammer on into a pull off from 15 back to 12, then go to 13 of the second string and then back down to 12. Back to 12 of the first. Now what we're essentially doing here is just working down what would be in standard tuning a C major arpeggio. So what I'm doing here is I'm doing the 12 to 15 into a pull off, up to 13 of the second string, back down to the 12, and then I go from the 13 of the second string to 12 of the third, back to 13 of the second string, and then back to 12 of the third string again. So I go. One more time. Now there's 3 notes left at the end of this arpeggio. It's going to go from 14 of the fourth to 12 of the third, and then resolve to 15 on the 5th string with my pinky. So all together a little slower. I want to try and join it now from that shred run from section 2. Hope that makes sense. Then after that I get off my shreddy, pick up and get to something a little bit more aggressive for the legato that comes up. Alright, let's slow that down. I'm starting off from 10 of the 4th string and I'm going 10, 9, 10 as a pull off into a hammer. And then I do 2 hammer-ons. I'm going 7 to 9, pulling off to 7, hammering to 9 again, and then pulling off to 7. So it'll go like this. All together. Okay, and then I go back to 10 of the 4th string and I finish off this little chunk by going 7, 9, 10 as a hammer-on the 3rd string. So that whole section a little slower. Okay, let's have a look at the next little chunk now and it'll go. What I'm doing here is I'm going 8, 10, 12 on the 2nd string. And then I've got sort of the same rhythm as what we had on the 7, 9, but on 8 to 10 on the 1st string. So I'm going 8 to 10 as a hammer, pulling off to 8, hammering to 10, pulling off to 8. So there's sort of 5 notes there. 2, 3, 4, 5. So all together from the start of this little chunk. And then I go to 12 of the 2nd string. And then to finish the whole section off, I'm going to go 8, 10, 12, and then finish on the 12. So we're going to go, sorry about that. Alright, let's go from the end of section 2 into the arpeggio and then do all of section 3. Alright, let's take a look at the tap section. We're going to leave our left hand where it was from the end of the last phrase, which was 8, 10, 12 at the first. We're going to tap 17 and then just pull off the left hand. Now the next little chunk of that, I do 2 taps on 17, so don't move your left hand, hold that pinky in place, and we'll do 2 taps and then do the rest of the legato. So 1 tap and then 2 taps. Now to finish up what we're doing on that string, I'm tapping 17, sliding to 19 with the tap, and then sliding back to 17. And then after that I pull my tap off and then just do what we're doing on the left hand again. Sounds cooler faster. Anyway, bring it up a string, we do pretty much the same thing. The left hand's going 12, 10, 8, and the right hand's tapping 17 again, so we want to do the same idea with the single tap and then the 2. Now we do the same thing pretty much with the slide, but we're going the other way. I don't know why, it feels twice as hard when I do it. I'm going 17, 15, and then 17 again. It just feels a little bit less natural to slide that way than that way for some reason. So all together of the second string. Okay, so from the top. Feels weird. Anyway. The last bit goes from 12 of the third string. I'm getting out of my tap now and just picking the notes. I'm playing 12 and then pulling off 10, 9. Then going to 12 of the fourth. And then playing 9, 10, 12 on the third string as a hammer on. At the end of that, I want to tap 17 of the third string, slide to 19 and pull off to the 12 where my pinky will be. Do that one more time. Now from the little bit before now. That's the whole section. Let's put it together slowly now. Let's have a look at the last section. We're going to have 3 leading notes and then sort of 2 groups of 6 with sort of a triplet feel. So I want to start off with that leading in 3 notes. I'm going 8, 10, 11 on the first string. And the 6 notes I'm doing here is I'm going 12, 11, 10, 8, and then I'm going back to 10 and then back to 11. So I go. So we're going to have the 3 leading in notes and then the 2 groups of 6. Kind of makes sense. And then after that I want to work my way into basically just your standard A minor arpeggio. And then that'll join to a C major. So I'll slow that down. We're doing a pull off between 12 and 8 on the first string. Then I'm playing 10 of the second, 9 of the third, 10 of the fourth, and then 12 of the fifth. So I'll go. Okay, and then from the top of that A minor arpeggio, I slide over to 15, and then we're in sort of a C major arpeggio situation where I'm playing 15 of the fifth, 14 of the fourth, 12 of the third, then to 13 of the second string, and then to 12 of the first, and then we get to some weird chromatic-y stuff there. Let's worry about what we've got so far. I'll play it from the top a little slower. Okay, so after we've done that arpeggio, we should be on the pointer finger on 12 of the first string, and what we want to do is kind of have the same idea where we had the 3 leading notes, but this one has 4 extra notes at the end, I think. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. So I'm just going up completely chromatic, 12, 13, 14. And then after that, I'm hitting the pinky on 15 of the first string and going 15, 14, 12. 15, 14, 13, 12 rather. And then to finish off that group of 6, I go 13, 14. So I go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the extra 4 notes I added at the end was just 15, 14, 13, 12. So this is a little bit strange. I hope I can explain this correctly. I've got 3 notes and then 2 groups of 6 and then 4. So I go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's a little bit, I think it makes a bit more sense fast. So to go. makes sense. So let's try from the top a little bit slower. Sorry, we got the 3 leading notes. And you'll notice on the recording as well, it kind of speeds up on that last group. So it's a bit strange. The important thing is that we're sort of going up and back. We want to eventually end on that pointer and then just do a sort of a random slide. So it goes. So all I'm doing is just kind of sliding from 15 in and out. And then after that, I slide into 16 on the 3rd string pretty much immediately, and then hit it again when I get there. Now after I've hit that note, I'm just working up the scale. What I'm doing there is I'm playing 16 of the 3rd, 17 of the 3rd, and 19. Then exactly the same shape on the 2nd string, but now I'm going 17, 18, 20. So 16, 17, 19, 17, 18, 20. And then the last bit I do, I'm playing 17, 19, 20 on the 1st. Okay, so now let's just concentrate on doing that last section a little slower. And that's it, that's the Set the World on Fire solo. Hope you guys have enjoyed that. Don't forget to like me on Facebook, and I'll catch you all real soon.